up, and you're welcome back to another YouTube video. Today we're taking a look at another Lego Spider-Man custom creation character, as we have Into the Spiderverse and Across the Spiderverse that released recently, and I'm going to be making some different Spider-Man variants for the celebration of that movie. And here is Avengers Miles. I think if Miles was introduced into the MCU a little bit earlier than what he is being introduced, I definitely think he would not have been blipped. I reckon he would be there with the Avengers, helping them out, trying to bring back Peter. If he was introduced earlier, he would definitely be there in one of the suits. Like Rocket rescuing the Guardians, he would be there to rescue Peter. And I think his sort of mask matches that Avengers suit, and I think he would have been quite useful and quite helpful, because he can go invisible. He could have quite easily got the Tesseract from the Avengers Tower. He can quite easily got the Hank Pym stuff from Hank Pym. But you could have also had him mess up like he does Into the Spiderverse. Like, he can't control it fully, or he slips in and out of being invisible and he doesn't notice it. He could have added problems that only could have come with Miles, and you could have had solutions that could have only come with Miles. And it would have been nice to see Peter and Miles reunite after the blip and have them both swinging around. I don't know, I thought it would have been pretty cool and a pretty cool idea. We've had Andrew Garfield sort of mocked and photoshopped in to the Avengers Time Heist suits and to the Avengers Time Heist scene. So instead of Andrew Garfield being there, maybe we had Miles, which I thought would have been pretty cool. Especially because Miles would have been one of the youngest Avengers there, if not the youngest. Just having him there would have brought some sort of young and sort of new character to it. I know they were going with the old generation of Avengers, the originals, to sort of give them a good send-off, but having a couple of new ones in there, like we had Nebula, Rocket, and Ant-Man, and they did pretty well managing all these characters, but I do think there would have been room for Miles if he was introduced into the MCU, because they did take quite a few of the heroes out with the blip, so having Miles there would have just sort of filled out their team a little bit more, and I thought it would have been a little bit cooler if we did have a Spider-Person there. I just don't know how they could have introduced him to the MCU any earlier, unless Far From Home came out a little bit earlier than Endgame. So, I don't know, just my idea of if Miles was in the Avengers Endgame. He would have been quite cool and quite useful. But the parts I am using are the Time Heist suits from the Avengers Endgame wave of sets and the Miles Morales headpiece. But other than that, hope you enjoyed. See you on the next one. Have a nice day and goodbye. Stay home and stay safe.